What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP. What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the stock market. Now, yesterday, we ended up making a video, or just a couple of days ago, where we were tracking a beautiful ascending triangle, and then we recently broke out of that, exploded to the upside, as you can see here, just about 2 days ago. And I've been saying that, hey, what goes up must come down, and we're more than likely going to start to see a correction to the downside take place ever so suddenly, or at least that's what's anticipated over the next couple of hours or days here. And you can see it's already starting to take place on a lot of these cryptocurrencies. I highlighted this in yesterday's episode. I said pay very close attention now, as we're probably going to start to see a descent, as most of these cryptocurrencies are overbought and they're most likely going to start to reject off resistances and correct to the downside here. And that's exactly what's happening. I literally circled it in yesterday's thumbnail here, but notice now we're starting to see some interesting patterns develop. It almost looks like a head and shoulders pattern on XRP, which inevitably is bearish. We're going to go over that. We also have to look at Ethereum, which is starting its descent. We broke below support. We're falling to the downside here. Solana is starting to correct lower here. We even have Bitcoin, major dump all the way down a moving average. Huge correction here, but not surprising at all, as we've been waiting patiently for this. I said, get your stop losses tight. Keep those stop losses tight on these cryptos, as we are going to start a descent to the downside, and this opens up opportunity to short. And as you can see, it is already prevailing, and the corrections are already starting to take place. So I'm excited. I'm trying to adjust my chair here. Anywho, with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BYDFI is doing a very cool new update and new promotions here, different than the past 2 days. But BYDFI, for those that don't know, is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BYDFI, you can see you can earn up to $300 with their exclusive promotions here. You get a $50 reward for literally signing up, which is free cryptocurrencies that you can leverage, which is cool. So you can turn that 50 into 500, 1,000, yada, yada, yada. And even if you lose it, it doesn't matter because it's not your money. I still have some comments on that. We'll talk about that later here. But you can then deposit $500 to get a $50 bonus. You can get a $100 reward in trading volume. And just by completing KYC, you can get another $100 bonus reward. So this is up to $300 in free cryptocurrency that you can leverage trade and use. And, 10x on $300 is $3,000. So a little goes a long way. But more information about BYDFI will be later on in the video here. But with that being said, diving into the technical analysis, I'm noticing XRP is forming almost like a head and shoulders pattern here. But you can see we've been tracking originally. It was a correction, a descending fractal, descending bull flag. We broke out of that, exploded to the upside, then formed what appeared to be an ascending fractal, ascending triangle. We confirmed closure outside of that and exploded to the upside. I mean, it was a very fast and very large breakout to the upside here. If we take a bars pattern, we take the price range and we scale that from the bottom to the top here, it's almost 13% correction. And now that we became extremely overbought, we're starting the descent to the downside. Now, this is all taking place on the 4-hour, but what I'm noticing is almost like a reversal, a head and shoulders pattern here. Check that out. That, in reference to what a head and shoulders pattern is, you can see we have these kind of left shoulder, right shoulder, and the head. We cause correction. These are typically bearish. You can see right here, we'll pull up this one, head and shoulders pattern. So typically when we have like not a reverse, but a normal head and shoulders, we have shoulder, head, shoulder, it's causing correction where the neckline is. This is what you have to pay attention to. It's very, very, very obvious. So with XRP, almost about to break through its previous shoulder here, that is big news, because if we see that correction, we're more than likely going to dip to the downside. I'll leave it right here. You can see that neckline there. But this is that pattern. And that's what you guys have to pay attention to. This could inevitably cause correction. We have a shoulder, the head, the next shoulder here. We're bouncing off support. If we confirm closure through that neckline, we will start a descent. And very likely that is what's going to happen. Now you can see on the daily charts, we were a bit overbought. We kind of mentioned that just because we've traded outside of this resistance doesn't mean we're going to hang out there. It was definitely good news, that's for sure. But the problem is, if we jump to the weekly, you can see It's the first time we've ever broken above it, which is huge news. But that doesn't mean it's going to last. Now, each time we've broken above blue band, it's only been a wick. This is the first time we've had a candle actually close. But I did say, even if this is inevitably a bullish sign and a bullish signal, doesn't mean the breakout is going to happen right this second. And as you can see, we're already starting to correct. So there's a chance we could just carry on this top here and then slowly start to lift off. It's going to take months, but it is very possible here. So we've been able to short XRP on this drop here. This was very obvious. And for those that may have missed out on the short opportunity here, another one might prevail if we close through that neckline right here. We close through there, it's game on for a short. So keep your eyes peeled on this because it is very important to buy in and leverage this if that opportunity does approach itself. Now, somebody left a comment about leverage. Obviously, leveraging cryptocurrency is risky in all its sites, and that's why I always recommend in every single one of my videos that if you do decide to take a part of leverage trading here on BYDFI, for example here, I always recommend starting and using the demo trading account. And I always recommend you getting bonus money for reasons as simply described. Not only that, but XRP is offered to leverage trade on BYDFI, which is super cool. And that's another reason why I like them. Limit orders, market orders, stop limit orders, take profits, reduce onlys, everything you'd want. Even trailing stop losses is offered on BYDFI here, but it's all available. But my point is you head on over to the demo account here and it's risk-free, believe it or not, even with leverage using the demo account. You get $50,000 to leverage trade. I say this in every one of my videos. Always start with the demo trading account. You trade around with monopoly money, prop money, demo money. It's $50K. Get familiar with the platform, learn to use it. And then when you're ready, if you want, you can use real cryptocurrency on the live trading account. But if you obviously are making inconsistent, not very good gains, or losing money on the demo account, you probably shouldn't use the real account, if you know what I mean. But what's cooler is by signing up and taking advantage, you can earn up to $300 in bonus money. You can then earn over $2K in bonus money by completing things as simple as, leaving your feedback here, which is super cool. Once you accumulate a lot of this bonus money, you can head on over to the live account, and here's the trick. Here's the key. This is what I did. I accumulated a couple $100 in bonus money, pretty easy to do, and then you can trade on the exchange using BYDFI's money. All the money that you earn off of that, you can withdraw completely free to your Coinbase or wherever else. And that's the thing. Well, what if you lose it? It's not yours to lose. It's BYDFI's, so it doesn't matter, and it doesn't affect you here because it's not your money. Only if you start trading with your own money is there risk. But if you use BYDFI's to your advantage, if you've made profitable trades, you can use their bonus money and trade around with it to earn free cryptocurrency, and that's really cool. So make sure to check them out down in the description below. They are a completely free platform to use here. Moving forward with Solana and these other cryptos, you can already see the descent. And like I've mentioned, there's a possible opportunity of bouncing off this and heading up. I don't know, but we'll find out a little bit later on whether that happens here. But this could use this to rally lower or rally off and rally up. I'm not entirely sure. Solana is on the back burner for the time being here. XRP, we know, reverse a head and shoulders pattern. Ethereum broke through a very solid support, so we're on the descent, probably down to $2,400. Then we have things like Bitcoin, which might actually be at the bottom, but I don't know for sure. We have this kind of ascending, broadening wedge, and I think these typically break down. I'll even look it up. Ascending, broadening wedge pattern. They typically break down is where my head's at. You can see here. Broadening downwards. Yeah, you could see right here again. No, this is a little different than, no, it's about the same actually. This looks very similar in pattern here to Bitcoin. So these do tend to break downwards here. So keep your eyes peeled on that. If we break through this floor, it's going to be a short. And we did have that opportunity to short this to the downside, but now we're held up on moving average. We could either rebound off here, or if we close below this blue band here, we are going to tumble lower, and that would also open up another opportunity to buy in and short. So keep your eyes peeled on Bitcoin as well. Lastly, the stock market starting its correction here. No surprise there. Major reversal yesterday here, but like I've said, we are way overbought. Good chance we need this correction before we rally up higher. Otherwise, lots of crazy stuff going on. We've had literal states wiped out. No news from the upper people in charge. And then on top of that, we now have, ports in a major strike, which could affect everything. So everything's up in the air right now. So we'll see. But that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.